All right, now let's talk about something that affects a lot of us. Recently, I made a decision that I was going to stop eating meat again. So I've been, heavy on the plant-based diet and some fish, right? I tend to think that eating fish as a healthy choice is good, certainly when compared to red meat. In terms of the environment, fish is sold to us as a sustainable alternative to the factory farming of land mammals, right? Well, here to explain why the salmon on my plate and yours may be a deadly chemical cocktail is our team producer, Michele Greenstein. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart is what you're doing. And you're ruining my whole, new thing that I'm doing.
I know. Well, that's great that you're cutting out meat. That's awesome. But farmed salmon is toxic. I don't want you to die. You're right that, fish has kind of been romanticized as a healthy alternative.
How can it be bad for you? It's salmon. Everybody knows salmon is great for you.
People think that because the manufacturing process is totally out of the public eye. The main thing we need to know about farmed salmon is one that, it's a really tiny, crowded situation. These fish are mostly fat. They're not moving. They're not getting their steps in. So toxins accumulate a lot in fat. The other thing is that one fish farm can have 2 million fish in it. So disease spreads super quickly.
Because they're all pooping and eating their own
literally,
poop and stuff.
Literally, fish waste. Yeah. Exactly. On top of that.
That sounds wonderful, by the way.
So great. Don't you just want to have that for dinner now?
No.
I'm sure everyone at home is licking their lips.
Sushi thing just got ruined.
Okay, but on top of that.
You're ruining this for so many people,
I'm so sorry. On top of that's just the first layer. The next layer is that we give them pesticides to curb, the prevalence of sea lice and things like that. But these pesticides are causing genetic mutations. In one study, salmon flesh was so brittle that bending it would cause it to snap. That is super abnormal. In another study, mice that were given farmed salmon were obese. Their internal organs developed a thick layer of fat around it, and they developed diabetes. Okay.
Why are you doing this?
I'm so sorry. I know. That's
this
just
is all
the beginning,
truth,
man.
right? I mean,
yeah, of course.
This is all stuff that you've documented and read and.
Exactly. I spent all day researching this.
I know.
But on top of that, the main source of toxic sludge in these farmed fish is not antibiotics. It's not the pesticides I just mentioned. It's the fish feed itself. It's the pollutants in the fish food.
Oh, great.
Some of the fish food comes from marine wildlife.
And the sludge is what sits at the very bottom, right?
Oh yeah.
They all live in this pan.
Exactly.
Really.
But what we're giving these fish to eat are marine life that have been deemed too toxic for human consumption, so instead we're making it fish food. So it's already toxic, but then guess what? I can tell you that it gets even worse.
Okay,
we give it a chemical. We give it a chemical called ethoxyquin that gets added to the fish food. Ethoxyquin was developed in the 50s by Monsanto, and what's really scary about it is that the effects on human health have not been established. There's a complete lack of scientific investigation. What we do know is that when we experiment on animals, which of course brings in a whole nother ethical question, the organs that are targeted by ethoxyquin are livers and kidneys. And rats get cancer from ethoxyquin.
I got nothing.
Okay?
I got nothing.
So it's just a whole terrible situation.
I'm not going to eat salmon.
I'm sorry.
You know, you know what?
Just
you just stabbed me right in the heart, man.
You'll find this interesting.
I'm going to go have some fried pork. I'm Cuban. Can I get fried pork? Is that okay?
We should probably do another story on why that might also be toxic.
Michele Greenstein, great segment. That was
heartbreaking.
Yeah, it is. That's our news. Thanks so much for being with us. We're going to see you again in a little while, right?
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.